The Chinese character is a creative transformation of true emptiness, come marvelous existence, concealed, hiding, conceals and reveals throughout all the things in the universe, marvelously, throughout all, 3 time periods. If you are enlightened to the ultimate truth, you will see this. Where do you see? And in the Grand Master Sotaesan said, the universe goes through the cycle of coming into being, arising, continuation, and decaying, and then emptiness, destruction and emptiness. It takes eons, kalpas. Kalpa to the enlightened being is like 1 second. Also, 1 second is like eons. There's the nature of the enlightened master's mind. So what? Well, what is the special characteristics of the truth of Iron-san spelled out by Master Chung-san? Is this. He says, well, this, Iruan refers to the essential nature of all things in the universe, also refers to original nature of Buddha's patriarch, refers to the Buddha nature of all sentient beings. Now, its substance is devoid of any verbal, auditory, linguistic, auditory descriptions. It cannot be heard. We cannot talk about it. We cannot see it. That is the essence of the Iruan, what Iruan refers to, which is Buddha's original nature, Buddha nature of all sentient beings. Also, the essential nature of all things in the universe. Okay, so totally empty. Of course, this emptiness part in the scripture of WonBuddhism reflects the Nagarjuna's dedicatory verse to the Buddha. Not birth, no death, not going, not coming, neither identical nor different, and not one nor many. That is the eightfold middle way of eightfold negation by Nagarjuna. Okay? Because it is beyond our ordinary descriptions. That's the way Nagarjuna described this, what this circle Iruan refers to, which is the Buddha nature of all sentient beings, original nature of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas and so on. Not only that, it is the essential nature of all things in the universe. Then what? The substance is emptiness, empty of any verbal, auditory, visual descriptions, empty. Then how does Master Chung explain the phenomenal world? Well, he says, however, owing to, in accordance with the light of the numinous awareness of the void and the calm. This Buddha nature is, in substance, it is empty, void and calm, absolutely calm. And yet, when it functions as numinous awareness or divine awareness. You are aware of things out there, and according to Chung-san, in accordance with this light, not darkness, light of the numinous, which is simply divine awareness. This consciousness is something divine. In accordance with the light of the divine awareness in the void and the calm, great and the small, or the numinal, or the absolute and the phenomenal relative appears. It all depends our, numinous awareness. We make differentiations. Okay, and the law of karma all appears, and the law of good and evil karma, all the phenomenal world all appears. And the way it appears is like when you see a jewel in your palm. Of course, there's a jewel in your palm. You find the expression in Hawaiian Buddhism. I found out. Fa Chung's commentary on the Dharma Sutra, he uses this word. If you are enlightened, the whole world appears like a jewel in your palm. You see so clear. The whole world arises. You see, very short Truth of Ironsan, which contains the essence of all the Mayan Buddhist metaphysical principles and the philosophy there. How? Because of few words. Irwan is the essential nature of all things. However, in this case, the emptiness is not mere emptiness. It is a true emptiness come marvelous existence. That's the true nature. And that truth, true emptiness come marvelous existence, Master Chung doesn't say at the beginning, but at the end he says, this truth, true emptiness come marvelous existence, the creative transformation, creative transformation of all the things in the universe, which is really the working of a true emptiness come marvelous existence, conceals, hides, and reveals, appears. Like if you go to the ocean, you see those waves appears and disappears. Sometimes it reveals, sometimes conceals the true nature of the ocean. So the whole world now, Master Chung, of course, as I told you, the word jewel in the palm is from the Hawaiian Buddhism. So Hawaiian world is a wonderful world. It's because the ultimate reality is the emptiness itself. I mean, true emptiness, it can show as this beautiful world. In WonBuddhism, in the Truth of Ironsan, Master Chung says that in accordance with the light of the divine awareness or luminous awareness of the calm, void and the calm, that appears as this whole world, which if you are enlightened to see that, just as you are seeing a jewel in your palm so clearly. And Master Chung says, this is the truth of Ironsan. Very short, but the whole of the Mayan Buddhist philosophy is there. Why so? It's because of a few words. Emptiness, marvelous existence, true emptiness, marvelous existence, and the light of luminous awareness and the void and the calm. If you analyze those few terms, the whole string of the Mayan Buddhist philosophy simply comes. Like when you throw a fish net, have you seen the fish net? At the top is very small, but if you pull up, the wide, just like that. And the truth of Ironsan, even though it's expressed in a few words, if you understand them correctly, you get the heart of the whole of Mayan Buddhism. Now you may ask, why am I putting so much emphasis on Buddhism? Well, WonBuddhism is a Buddhism too. What is a Buddhism? Buddhism is a teaching of enlightenment. Enlightenment to what? To your own Buddha nature.